We will now look at practice question 2b. Given this function, how do we find its dy dx? So first thing, I'm going to rewrite this function as y equals to 2x plus 3 times 1 minus 4x to the power half. After that, we're going to apply the product rule. So dy dx will be equals to, write down the first function, times differentiate the second function. You use a chain rule, bring down the power half, reduce the function's power by 1. So half minus 1 becomes minus half. Times differentiate inside the bracket. Differentiate 1 minus 4x, you get minus 4. Plus, now you write down the second function, which is 1 minus 4x to the power of half, times differentiate the first function. So how do you differentiate 2x plus 3? You get 2. Okay, so that's how you apply the product rule. Then after this, you will simplify. Now, because there are negative and fractional integers, I'm going to simplify by rewriting them as fraction and then combine them into one single fraction. So for the first term, there's a 2 here and there's a minus 4 here. So cancel out, you get a minus 2 at the top. That means at the numerator. At the numerator, you still got a 2x plus 3. Over at the denominator, you have this 1 minus 4x to the power negative half. So when you bring it down to the denominator, it becomes 1 minus 4x to the power of half. So now that I'm done with differentiation, I'm going to write it as 1 minus 4x square root. Okay, so that's for the first term, written as a fraction. Plus, so this second term, it's 2, 1 minus 4x to the power of half. This one is positive half, so it stays at the numerator. But I'm just write it as root. So I can write it as denominator 1. So once you have written them as two fractions added together, the next step will be combine them into one single fraction. The common denominator is root 1 minus 4x. So this first fraction, the denominator is already root 1 minus 4x. So no need to do anything to the numerator. I will just simplify. That means it is minus 4x plus minus 4x minus 6. This second fraction, you have to multiply it with root 1 minus 4x. So numerator also multiply with root 1 minus 4x. So you end up with 2. Root 1 minus 4x times root 1 minus 4x, you get 1 minus 4x. Okay, next step, continue to simplify the numerator. So you have minus 4x minus 6 plus 2 minus 8x. Okay, and the next step, finally, you have minus 4x minus 8x minus 12x minus 6 plus 2 minus 4. You can factorize the numerator or you may choose not to. It's fine. Okay, so that's your answer.